Hello there. Kyle Katarn here, and it is Wednesday, my droids. Let's read some Star Wars comics. Welcome to Comics with Katarn, where every week I do a live reading and reaction to the latest Star Wars comics that dropped this week. What do we got today? We've got Star Wars Obi-Wan, issue number 4. And because I missed it last time, Hyperspace Stories, issue number 1. Looking forward to both of these. Woodsy the Beast, Dr. Holocron, hello there. Is this the last Kenobi issue? I don't believe so. I believe that there are 5 in total, but I could be wrong. Yeah, no, I'm not going into this with the highest of stakes, because I think there will be another issue after this. Well, I don't know why the stakes would be high anyway. It's not like we don't know like pretty much every beat of Obi-Wan's life at this point. Okay, second to last, so this is the penultimate issue. Star Wars Obi-Wan, issue number 4. Look at this gorgeous Phil Noto cover right here. You already know it's Phil Noto. Yep, there he is. Ah, with the snake. Is this one of the Geonosian worms coming out of the clone helmet here? That's amazing. What up, Din's Beskar? You got here just in time. Obi-Wan Kenobi. And Anakin Skywalker. Let's see what kind of trouble we're getting into this time. As he awaits an inevitable storm in the remote deserts of Tatooine, Obi-Wan takes time to reflect on and record key moments of a heroic life long lived. Star Wars Obi-Wan. The Sun Sets and It Rises, by Christopher Cantwell, Madubek Musabekov, I'm very sorry if I butchered your name, Sebastian Chang, Joe Caramanga, and Phil Noto, of course. Man, does Phil Noto just like churn out covers by the dozen? Like, I swear every Star Wars cover I've seen the last couple issues, they're all like, the man is prolific. I love it. Woodsy, I don't know. You might be right on that one. You never know. If this was Dark Horse, there'd be a solid chance. You never know. Okay. The storm has come. I can feel the temperature dropping. It won't be much of a decrease, from nearly intolerable to merely sweltering, but it is a notable and odd sensation on this planet nonetheless. That's my excellent sandstorm. Oh shit! Oh no, he lost a moisture evaporator. I know what that sound entails. I've repaired that evaporator more times than I can count. Fading power cells, weathered walls cracking from time, everything aging, including me. Then the pendulum swings again, and darkness returns. Man, poor Obi-Wan. Just sitting in this hut, getting just messed up by sandstorms, wrecking his equipment, and he's just like, depression is just overtaking him. It just like comes and goes in waves. I really like the framing here and the way he's just sitting in the darkness and like, he's clinging to this light, but eventually that light is gone and the darkness returns. You know, it really reminds you of the mental state that we found Kenobi in the first few episodes of the series. As the Clone Wars raged on, worse calamities befell the galaxy. Though a supposed victory for the Republic, the entire planet of Atraken was rendered inhospitable during a brutal attack. Millions died. Oh. And now, years in, we had reached our darkest hour yet. Perhaps a shining beacon amid the quietus of this period was my kinship with Anakin. We were, perhaps, the closest we'd ever been. But we also spent long periods together in silence. You know, that speaks to true intimacy. You know, that's what they say, is that you truly have like an intimate closeness and connection with someone when you can both not say anything and be comfortable with silence for a long period of time. And if any two Star Wars characters ever had that, I'd say Anakin and Obi-Wan for sure. Yes! Endlessly reliving our battles. Amazing. It's not lost on me that Kenobi literally has my beard in this shot right here. That's pretty good. Always working to purge the shroud of shadow that threatened us to fall across us. Then we were called away from the front lines for a task so secret, no one would discuss its details with us, even over the most secure comm channels. It could rain. I would welcome it. Let the sky shed a few tears for how tired I am. We covered our sense of foreboding with the comfort of our rapport. Maybe you're just tired because you're getting older. I think you mean wiser. Speaking of which, where's the wisdom in pulling us all the way back here when we're supposed to be reinforcing the blockade at Herdessa? Haven't you heard? They want you to go back to pod racing. The council thinks it's your true calling. Don't tempt me. Honestly, it might have been, though. But our comfort dissipated when we caught sight of Admiral Yularen. It was apparent that even he was suffering from the weight of the war. Generals Kenobi, Skywalker, come in. I'm glad you could both make it here. The Republic ordered us here, Admiral. We left many of our allies during a great time of need. I pray our divided attention is worth their trouble. I'm afraid it is. Sit. I have no official mission briefing for you, but this is too sensitive. But the Council chose you two because they feel you can be trusted most. What is it, Admiral? All this prelude. General Kenobi, do you remember Commander Mechadrix from the Battle of Abrion Bridge? My chest tightened, as if my heart was suddenly being wrapped in rope. A weight hung around from my chest. Yes, of course. After Abrion, Mechadrix continued to serve with honor and distinction at Ryloth, Seleucami, but shortly after the loss of the Temple of Edith on Deveron, he disappeared. Look at this. This Clone Wars glory right here. With the bark speeders. The Twilight Resistance, Phase 1s, Phase 2s. This is amazing. We believe that he may have gone rogue. What do you mean, rogue? Oh my god, sorry, my phone is just blowing up right now. There we go. We believe that he may have gone rogue. What do you mean, rogue? That was when I knew it was going to be even worse than I thought. What's worse? Have you heard anything concerning the Death Wind? The spice trade corridor? No, something that bears the same name. Something worse. Rumors of an execution squad. Something that's been striking out at detachments of clones, operating from an unknown sector, ambushing them. Oh, look at this. I love the perspective shot here with the light, like the long shadows behind them, and just get blown away. It isn't aligned with the Separatists either. A handful of high-ranking members from various councils in the Confederacy have also been killed. 3 months ago, an entire Commerce Guild hub on Mintuine was raided, its residents slaughtered. No real military target, the intent was only terroristic murder. So there's some psychos on the loose. We've had our suspicions that Mechadrix since he vanished. That the namesake Deathwind trade corridor passes by his homeworld of Rune only strengthens the connection. Okay, I see what you're doing. But why? Why is he killing them indiscriminately? We can't be certain, but right now, our best guess is that the war may have broken him in some irreparable way. That's kind of what happened to Pon Krell, so it's very possible. Irreparable? That far gone? He was one of our own, a hero of the Republic. I admired Anakin in that moment. Yeah, you did. Look at those eyes. He's almost biting his lip. I admired Anakin in that moment. But I also remembered Mechadrix's eyes after the Battle of Abrion Bridge. How hollow they were. Yeesh. That is a 10,000-yard stare. We may have finally found him. He and the Deathwind have taken up covert position on Ando, among its swamplands. You must go there at once. This is unofficial. Wider knowledge of his war crimes could be damaging to the Republic among neutral and even loyal systems. Once we capture him, what's to be done with him? Some believe the most prudent course of action is for the target to be eliminated on sight. Damn you, Lauren. Starting to show a little bit more of the edge. Yularen is, like, remembered fondly by so many people as, like, this kind of grandfatherly figure that, like, the further on in the timeline you get. This man becomes the head of the Imperial Security Bureau, the ISB, who are known for, like, some of the ugliest, most gruesome things that happened in the Galactic Civil War. And this guy was at the head of it. And this is, like, a first little glimpse of that side of him, you know? Like, he's very nice and he's an affable person, but, like, he's willing to do what needs to be done. Some believe the most prudent course of action is for the target to be eliminated on sight. What? The Jedi may be dutiful soldiers, but we're not about to assassinate anyone. Easy, Anakin. If we just accept that this man is beyond saving, then what hope is there for a fractured republic once this war ends? Oh, big shift. Okay, so he chews out Yularen and then... Okay. Incredible. They pull us off the front lines to go off and murder someone. We're not going to murder anyone. Even if Mechadrix is lost, we will do everything we can to reach him. Convince him to surrender. The Separatists believed there was no hope for the Republic, so they chose war. They chose to kill. I refuse to operate in the same way. An ordered galaxy is a noble cause. Murder is not. I agree. But that doesn't mean we won't go into the situation and encounter the dangerous mind of Commander Mechadrix with our eyes open. Yes? Yes. They're both correct. You can't just write this man off because he's suffered such trauma. You might be able to reach him and save him. But Obi-Wan's also no fool. You can't just walk in there with your arms wide open. That's probably not smart either. Our eyes were open, but the fog of war remained thick. As did the bog mists in this remote corner of Andor. Nice. Oh, look at this. This is a sweet long panel all the way up. The dark skies. Makes me think of Ewok Hunt. It's Obi-Wan's talking. You know, I once visited an unnaturally dark land with my master years ago. Quite treacherous. Another menacing killer in our midst. What happened? We found the light. All of us. Even he who'd become lost. Was I trying to convince Anakin that a past victory could be repeated here? Or myself? Master, look. Oh, fuck. Only effigies. Warnings to travelers. Right. But what happened to the soldiers who once wore that armor? I did not want to kill Mechadrix. I did not desire to kill anyone. I'd already seen more than my share of death. When I was a youngling, I suppressed the eventuality that one day I would use my saber to cut down another life. Foolish denial on my part, obviously. But then Qui-Gon died before my eyes. Oh, Jesus. Come on. And I cleaved Maul in two. I love the expression on his face. That totally captures that moment. He was so arrogant and so like, there's no way this kid's gonna beat me. And then he just... And the war began. And all of Obi-Wan's lofty ideals of, you know, being a pacifist peacekeeper and never having to actually kill anyone went down the drain. But even in those first few years, when Anakin was still just a boy, I hoped against hope that he would never have to use his gifts in a way that took life. But he would have to, countless times. Yeah, Anakin really became kind of a killing machine. Buckets of blood. This is a super dark issue. Yeah, it's really going places right now. Oh my god. Jesus. By then, I had a familiarity with death. Truthfully, I despised my level of comfort with it. What had Mechadrix's familiarity with it done to him? That is just grisly, man. When we leave here, Mechadrix will be with us. In binders, but alive. I hope you're right. But the cold of evil was already all around us. And then we reached the terminus of the river. Oh god. Look at that. The sign. Into the night I go. Oh, they're actually going to say it. Okay, cool. Saves me a translation. The sign. Into the night I go, sent there by the winds of death and all who feed its currents. Winds of death. Okay, well, it sounds like we're in the right place. Jedi, noble, virtue. Liars, servants of the wind. We seek an audience with Commander Mechadrix. How does one seek when one is blinded by the hood of death? I served with him in the war, at Abrion Bridge. A bridge to nowhere. A bridge to this abyss, to the abyss of this swamp. Please, tell him my name is Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is Anakin Skywalker. Sabers, give them. No blades, only sharpened bones. Very well, Master. Anakin, hand them over. Damn, I guess they still have, force powers on their side, but they can't deflect anything now. They pretty much have them. Follow. These guys are unhinged. The outpost was built from the ruins of an ancient temple, dating back a millennium. A few weathered runic markings told me the place had once belonged to the Sith. This would have been a dark side stronghold during the Jedi-Sith War. Freeing Mechadrix's mind could prove even more difficult in a place like this. Yeah, just like the innate residual dark side of this place would absolutely feed on him if he's like in a dark place mentally himself. Because even if you're not Force sensitive, you still have the Force present in you. It binds all living things. So you'd absolutely be susceptible to that. Wait here. You're like, not very sure about this. Enter. General Kenobi, my old compatriot. Welcome to the natural end of valor. Whoa. Look at him sitting here like Conan the Barbarian with like a bone sword and a little Leonidas beard. I dig it. Trauma-induced dark side looks good on you, man. I love that he's got like the 2/12 coloring clone armor, but just like a little bit of it, and he's got it slung across his chest like he's like a gladiator now. Commander Mechadrix, you will return with us to Coruscant. There you will answer for your crimes. Ha! What crimes? The lives you've taken. Lives of the honorable, the innocent. No, boy. I saved them all by showing them the truth. What truth? War is just a distraction. A hypocritical game that denies its own real goal. The goal of our entire existence. Annihilation. We live to kill and die. Everything else we do is beside the point. I serve the one true master, death itself. Mechadrix, I know the horrors you've seen. I've seen them myself. No, Obi-Wan, I've finally found the light you claim to follow. It is a void, an eventuality, pulling us all inside it. Clones are created to serve death. The Confederacy rips apart the galaxy unwittingly in the service of death. Even you Jedi, your uncanny power, you call it the Force, but it is the death wind, the strength of the void itself. Oh man, he's gone off the deep end. I'm getting like Taron Malicos vibes a little bit too. This sword was made from the bones of a clone trooper. Why let such a prime agent of death rot and waste away? Excuse you? Holy shit. What was his name? Clones have no names. Just numbers and letters off an assembly line. Okay, definitely echoing Ponkrell now. Iroh served with us at Abrion Bridge. So did Cody. Tell us, what use has death for a name? I don't have time for riddles. Names like Mechadrix, Obi-Wan, Anakin, or Oron. Lieutenant Oron of Rune, who served alongside you for so long. Tell me, What use has death for a sunrise? When the light falls on the Acunian peaks in the mornings, catching the bands of gemstones just right. You know nothing of Oron or our home of Rune. A sunrise needs 3 parts to exist. The light of a star, the star of a world, the sky of a world, and the life to observe it. Nonsense! Suns rise when set without us. Planets orbit, stars burn and die as well. Ah, yes, but life gives the sunrise meaning, sees its beauty, cherishes its splendor, mourns its absence. I ask again, what use has death for a sunrise? Or a name? Or a home like Rune? Or a friend like Oron? Holy shit, Kenobi. They really call him the negotiator for a good reason. It doesn't matter what kind of the discussion it is, like, Obi-Wan will just get right metaphysical in the dirt with you, and... Oh, Mechadrix does not like it, though. Oh, poor Obi-Wan. And now he must use his saber to cut down another, the one thing that he abhors more than anything as a Jedi. Oh shit, it's Anakin! That took me a second. Anakin stepped in and did the dark deed. Which we've seen him do several times in the Clone Wars before as well. It's always foreshadowing. Oh man, Obi-Wan, like, fully mentally prepared himself to have to take a life. He was just about to do it. And Anakin just stepped in because it's such a reflex for Anakin. And like... That's gonna that messes up Obi-Wan just as much as if he had to kill him himself, honestly, because now he has to grapple mentally with the fact that his Padawan is a killer, you know, and he is responsible ultimately for the way his Padawan turns out as a Jedi. And I think that's just as haunting to Obi-Wan. Master, I didn't mean to. It's all right, Anakin. You did nothing wrong. Don't hold it against me, boy. It merely seemed the quickest way back to the sunrise. Jesus, this is a dark issue, man. He is home. Let us return to ours. The light will shine again once the storm passes. But for how long? And you're gonna... Really? Oh, man. This was a really good issue, but this bummed me the fuck out, man. This is nothing but darkness. And I respect them for going there and for exploring more just how despairing and just how much suffering there is in both the life of solitude that Obi-Wan has been forced into in his hovel on Tatooine, watching over Luke. But it's so much worse than just being someone stuck like in solitary confinement. He also has so much trauma from the war. Being such an idealist, such like a peace-loving, like, I've said it so many times, Obi-Wan Kenobi is the epitome of what a Jedi Knight should have been. You know? The negotiator. Violence is never the first option. He uses his saber for knowledge and defense, never attack. That's the way it's always supposed to be. And for a person like that to be forced to become a war general and to kill thousands of people and to bond with all of these clones and then watch them die in front of you, like, even for someone as like zen as Obi-Wan, like, that's so psychologically damaging to your philosophy, to your worldview. And in Twin Suns in Rebels, when Maul finally finds him and says, "Look what's become of you, a rat in the desert," and Obi-Wan responds, "Look what I've risen above." This is what he's risen above. This is like the ultimate struggle of Obi-Wan's life, I think, is not the saber duels, it's the psychological torment of basically 19 years in isolation. And it's, yeah, they pulled no punches in this issue. This was dark. Next, Obi-Wan has closed his journals for now and looks ahead as night falls and the sandstorm that has sequestered him begins to clear. But he discovers something unexpected in the hazards of the Jundland wastes. A squad of ambushed stormtroopers left to die, The one still has a fighting chance, and Obi-Wan might very well risk everything to save a single injured Imperial stormtrooper, who can't help but remind Kenobi of the clones he served with so long ago. Oh, that's going to be a really interesting story. Kind of a moral dilemma for sure. And look, I love how close we've got to the Alec Guinness face now at this point. That's going to be fun. And this is the final issue too. Okay. Cool. Staying tuned for that. Okay, switching gears. This issue did not come out this week. This came out last week, I'm pretty sure, but I missed it. So, adding it on to the end here. Star Wars Hyperspace Stories, issue number 1. Oh my goodness, and would you look at that logo? This is coming out of Dark Horse Comics. I believe this is the first of the new solicitation of comics that's coming out. Dark Horse has picked back up a Star Wars line, and I believe that these are geared more towards like kid audiences. Kind of the same way Star Wars Adventures was. But let's take a look. Let's see what we've got here. Yeah. Taking a look at the art style here, I think I hit it on the nose. But it's still gonna be really fun. More Star Wars, I'll take it. Hyperspace Stories number 1 by Amanda Dabert, Lucas Morangan. Let's go. We got battle droids, another Anakin and Obi-Wan joint. Oh, we got a little Wookiee girl. I love it. And this is Padme. Roger, roger. A daring rescue or a grievous trap. Oh, don't tell me I'm going to get that lucky. Star Wars Hyperspace Stories. Written by Amanda Dabert, illustrated by Lucas Morangan. Okay, let's go. Moon of Stagak, Outer Rim. Oh yeah, look at this art style. This already feels like a Dark Horse comic. It feels like the old school. I will reserve my comments. Let's just read this thing. Moon of Stagak, Outer Rim. Love this transport. Thank you so much for joining us on this diplomatic mission, Senator Yarua. From the delegation from Stagak says you have promised to exchange quite a valuable item in return for their alliance. Your daughter is lovely. What's your name? She says her name is Vivian. And a pretty name it is. My name's Padme. Does this R2 speak 3PO speaking Shriwook? I don't know how to do that. Awfully quiet reception. Separatists. Ah, you jinxed it, Padme. Look what you done. Look what you gone and did this time. Oh, poor girl. Oh my god, it's a wind-up toy. Oh, no, it's not. I thought he was, like, pulling the string and it was gonna be like, there's a snake in my boot. But instead, he's revealing a hidden item inside the toy. What do we got? Oh, no, he's hiding something in it. Okay. All right. God damn it. Go, child. Take this innocuous toy with a hidden object in it and get the hell out of here while you still can. The Jedi Council Chambers. Coruscant. We believe this was a trap. There are separatists here. We need help. Nice. I see that Pelta class hammerhead in the background there. Troubling this is. Many lives endangered, as well as one important item. I'll leave for Stagak immediately. Pardon me, Masters Yoda and Windu, but I'd like to volunteer Anakin and myself for this mission. A history with Senator Amidala, you both have, Master Kenobi. Too personal this might be, hmm? We do have a fondness for the Senator, but I think it would be good for young Anakin to learn the restraint that comes with diplomacy. It seems to me there is very little diplomacy left in this mission, but you are well suited for the rescue. The Council agrees with you, Master Windu. Stagak. Slow down, Anakin. Don't make me regret volunteering you. I'm not slowing down until we find Padme. Hello? Anyone here? No one. Nothing out here, either. Obi-Wan, look! There are footprints heading to the brush. I suppose we could stop there. We can slowly and carefully look for clues. I don't know why I bother with you sometimes. I love it. This is definitely the brash Attack of the Clones Anakin. I don't care, I'm still doing Matt Lanner. I know you're there. I can feel you. Wait! Can't you feel it? Oh, he caught his saber. Nice. Nice. There is no threat here. Oh, hi. She was with the envoy. Her father sent her to hide. Do you know where they took your father and the others? This poor little girl doesn't know anything. Oh, As much as I'm enjoying this, we really need to get a move on. Like, it's too much to explain. Here, just take my hand, follow me. Is bringing her along the best idea? We can't leave this child alone to fend for herself in the wilderness. Safer than walking her into a sea of clankers. I just want to get there and make sure Padme, everyone is okay. What the? Traps. We must be close. Thanks for warning me, kid. I don't think it's really... I mean, thank you. Oh, this kid is the sweetest. There's Senator Yarua. The other hostages must be nearby. We should go. We need a plan first. The girl. Where did she... I love it. The onomatopoeia for the clankers is just clank, clank, clank. That's like if you had a bunch of stormtroopers and it was just like troop, troop, troop. No! A Jedi? Open fire! No! Oh shit! They got him! Obi-Wan! Okay, must have been stun blast. There's no way they would have just Order 66'd him like that. Where are you going? Don't leave us. Uh-oh. Run! Roger, roger. And I didn't leave any clankers to question. Damn it. Okay. What would Obi-Wan tell me to do? Use the Force. Slow down. That's what you'd say, while ignoring that you just maybe got yourself killed jumping in front of that Wookiee kid. I hope she's okay. Alright, Master Obi-Wan. I'll let the Force guide me. If you're still around, I'll find you. If you're not, they'll be sorry. Come on, Anakin, keep control of your rage. We should restrain him before he wakes up. Roger, roger. Roger, roger. Get the restraints, then check on the other prisoners. Roger, roger. Mary, your heart? Relax, Pip. It was just an act. The restraints and the other prisoners are on level 3. Roger, roger. Go check in with General Grievous before we bring the Wookiees to him. Roger, roger. General Grievous? Oh, shit. A shuttle is requesting access. About time, Anakin. Good to see you alive. Halt! Did you have doubts? He's just like fucking capping this guy back here. Or decapping, I should say. Just for a moment. Ambassador Amidala and the others are on level 3. Let's go. You take care of them, Anakin. I have something else I need to do first. Padme, are you? Nice. Fucking get it, girl. Dunk. Well, I came to save you, but it seems you took care of that yourself. Good to see you, Jedi Skywalker. Thank you for coming to save us. Oh, right. I'm very glad that you're okay. All of you. Everyone follow me. Just in case. We've still got to make it back to our ship. With you here, I know we will. Aw, you guys. Not subtle at all. Oh my god. Look at Obi-Wan just stomping in. He's so mad. Ah, yes. Senator Yarua. So nice of you to join me. You know what I want. Here goes nothing. Oh my god. So you're telling me this isn't even the first... That wasn't even the first time that he has leapt down from the ceiling in front of General Grievous? Oh my god. I was told the Jedi was restrained. Terribly sorry to disappoint you. I'm going to need you to release Senator Yurua and his daughter. Then it's my turn to disappoint you. Nice, and he's in the stance. Nice. Oh, this is great. If I know one thing about the Jedi, it's that they have a soft spot for innocence. This is between me and you, General Grievous. Let the girl go. Oh, should I? Let her go? No, he's gonna jump into space. Holy shit. Yes, Senator Yurua. Just fucking body checks him. Senator! Yes, grab the girl. Oh my god, wait. Holy shit, I completely misread the situation. They both go barreling into space. He just sacrificed himself for his daughter. Oh, oh man. Oh, I should have got it from Kenobi's face right there. As their ship makes the jump to hyperspace. Your father was so brave, and he loved you very much. God, these are two really sad issues today, man. It looks as though Grievous may be dead. Underestimate him, you should not. I only wish we had found whatever he was looking for. Only Senator Yurua seemed to know what it was. Saved many lives, you did. There will be other missions. And we know what he was trying to save. It's hidden inside the girl's doll. How is she? How would anyone be? She's devastated. It helps that you're here for her. You'll make a great mother someday. I hope so. We're arranging a shuttle to bring her back to Kashyyyk. Hopefully her family will bring her comfort. I wonder what was so important that they were after Senator Yurua in the first place. Oh, and we never find out what it is? Come on. We'll have to find out in Hyperspace Stories issue like 10 or something like that. It's all going to come back into the fold. This was an excellent issue. Dark Horse Comics coming back and starting out on a great first foot. Okay, issue number 2 is coming soon. Yeah, this was really cool. Okay, September 7th. Got it. Awesome. 2 really cool issues this week. Really enjoyed these. Yeah, Kaz Jewel, Dark Horse does have some fun stuff going on. Looking forward to this. And I'm not sure what other titles they actually have coming out, but whatever they are, I'm definitely looking forward to them as well. Oh, that's cool. The final page is just the ship. That's awesome. Cool. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this issue of Comics with Katarn, where I do a live reading / reaction to the latest in Star Wars comics. If you did not catch the beginning of the stream where I read Star Wars Obi-Wan issue number 4, don't worry, you'll be able to catch the replay on YouTube momentarily here. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.